Hello guys, I am sorry for not making a video for a long time. I've been busy with other stuff and it still hasn't stopped me from drawing for Professor Sir. Today I'm going to react to an older video. This was during that one SpongeBob meme, and I'm going to explain and talk about what my thought process was and some small details that he couldn't see at first. So let's get started.
So great work there. And then SD-Dev sent in, I want to say this is our first image of like Mansion V. What is Mansion V reading, you might ask? Oh, by the way, YTSD-Dev at Dexter? I'm not entirely sure what that says. It gets a little pixelated.
He couldn't read that quite well, but underneath is just I want to say my pen name, just like a signature, just like I want to leave a type of signature of myself, so that's my signature. And I don't count the YouTube because, no offense, like that's not my signature. The YouTube is just to promote the YouTube, but it's not doing a good job, no offense. More so because I'm not doing as much uploads as I should have, or should be. That's on me.
Pixelated. But it looks like V is reading how it was written by oh no, she's reading Tessa's book. Is this fan fiction? Did Tessa write fanfic? I know that's rich coming from me, but like Manor V. Yeah, that's a good way to Manor V. I've never heard him described like that. Thank you, Penguin. That's a great way to describe it. This is Manor V. What is she reading? How to make a something dream love you? How to make a thing. SD-Dev, if you can send me a high quality image of this drawing, I would love to see it, because I'm sure there's a lot of jokes in here that I just like I can't read that.
A couple of things I want to say here is that I'm trying my best to make it as visually good as possible. I don't know what kind of quality I need to make these arts. By the way, I'm doing all this on IBIS Paint, and I have no idea what type of how I say it, like the sizing of the canvas. I don't know what I need to do to make it less pixelated. I'll show you the full art right now. I'm probably gonna put it as a thumbnail, but at the moment I don't know what type of canvas size where he could properly see it, because I don't like how it comes out all fuzzy looking, and I want people to see the full vision of the art, which is kind of the reason why I'm making these videos, for it could be like properly seen by anyone that's curious, and hopefully the video also serves the art justice. A couple other things I will mention is that right now he can see what they're saying, and I'm gonna put photos on like each little segment and explain what's about, or like how I came up with the idea. The thing that he just read right now, it's supposed to say how to make a naive drone love you. The naive drone implying N. I'll put a clearer picture up for you guys to visually see it better. The top paragraph reads out as, inspired by N and out of boredom when my family chains me up. I haven't had time to test these out, so this is more of a to-do list and some things I picked up by observing him. Hopefully after the gala I'll be able to try them out. This is more so of implying that Tessa likes Anne and she wants to try some dating or some affectionate stuff towards Anne, or just any type of teasing type of way, just to test it out on him and see how close you could get. and she just made this whole book of like how to make him potentially like her more. And then from the bottom of the bottom paragraph, which is kind of hard to see, says, side note, another reason I made this was because Jay was curious who I am interested in and what I would do with them. I never thought Jay would be interested into girl talk about guys and stuff. And the implication here is more so of Jay potentially liking Tessa, and she wasn't really curious about her with anyone, but more so like potentially like it might have been like Jay was hoping that it could have been her instead or something. I'm just making these up. It's not really like my head canon theory. Maybe I'll need to work things out in my head to see if I want it that way. But it's just like a thought, or just like some jokes. And as you can see at the, what did you call those? As you can see where V's palm is at, it says like love. Like I'm pretty sure I put something underneath it and it's supposed to be a love book. That or just like wrote love just to imply Tessa is trying to make N fall in love with her, and V is just like, I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna make sure he's gonna fall in love with me, because as we know, V does like N, so she's gonna try to make him swing to her.
This is more so on me than on you. I'm pretty sure you sent me a good image. It just didn't it didn't save in the highest quality, so I apologize for that. But that is like, you typed some stuff up. You put some effort into this image. Not only is there an incredible background, but we've also got some incredible shading on this image where we can see the highlights here of the hair. You can see the glow effect on the eyes, everything down to the bottom of the face. I like the little bow as well. Like, maid attire is complicated to draw. I'm not speaking from personal experience. It's just what I've assumed. It's complicated. There's a lot, like the ruffles here, or whatever these are, these pattern things at the top here. It's not easy to draw that stuff. So huge kudos to SD-Dev.
I'm glad that he talks about my shading. I feel like it's more so like I talked about in my previous video, where like he complimented me and talked about like how my shading has done, and I talked about it, and I'm glad that he notices it, and I really hope it was to his liking and to everyone's liking, because I really put effort into this and I do my best to bring out the characters. Like, I want to bring out the characters in my own way, because I want to make a comic out of, at one point, from Murder Drones. And I want to get good, and Professor Sir is helping me do more, practice more. Even the recent one, which is gonna involve 3 characters, that's more than I could probably do, but I will do my best just to see if I can do it. Like, he helps me challenge myself to do some effort into it, and makes me draw faster before I could work better on my own comic as well. I would say this: drawing the maid outfit was a bit challenging, more so of I'm not good with the bodybuilding. It was really difficult for me to get the bodybuilding just right. It was so difficult. I would use one of the images. I use an image of like Maid V as a reference, but like it still was challenging just to like get the shoulders right. I think that's the vest. Like, how to get the vest look right. I still feel like it's a little bit off, even her right shoulder, but like it still came out great. Her headpiece is very hard to see, but like there's like texture in it, and I was actually pretty satisfied on that. Obviously you can't see it too well on the image. I'm gonna show you my own image.
You did amazing. Absolutely amazing. Seriously, it's great work. Also, shout out for the armband down here. That's amazing too. Great work, SD-Dev. Love seeing your stuff here.
I'm glad that you liked it. I'm pretty sure you might be here in this video watching it. Have no idea. I feel I get one viewer, and that viewer might be him, just to see me or explaining my whole process and thoughts. Just as a recap, I want to say that the book was created by Tessa. She has a certain affection towards N, so the book is mostly heavily focused about how to make a naive drone, aka N, to potentially fall in love with you. Potentially, even though the book says like in a confirmed way, but more so potentially since she never really had tried it out, and this was created before the gala. And the thought process that came to her was because of Jay, who also potentially has a certain affection towards Tessa. And the reason why V is reading it is to find a way to make and to love her more. Yep, that's the recap. That's how I kind of made it out to be. Hopefully it looks well. After this, I'm gonna show you the process of me drawing right now. In the beginning, it shows a image of V that I've been working on, and I'm using it as reference to draw Made V. So it's kind of like a little sneak peek of what I've been working on, even though it's a rough model of V that I'm using.